Hello and welcome. Today I am working on a 16 by 20 inch canvas from Michaels. This pour will be an experiment. So last night I asked CHATGPT to help me develop some acrylic pouring techniques, some new techniques, things that I could try, something that I've never seen before here on YouTube. And one of them was a frozen, I believe that's the term that they used. So it was a frozen ring pour, and it said to put your acrylic paints in the fridge for about an hour. But for me, that hour turned into about 5 hours. But the purpose of putting the paints in the fridge to let them chill is the science behind it, or at least what ChatGPT said, is that the cooler the paints are, the slower that they'll move on the canvas, and there will be less blending. I am going to try this in an open cup as well, because I know my video that I posted a couple days ago was an open cup. So I am going to try this same method, putting the paints in the fridge for about a couple hours, then pouring them, layering them into a cup, then pouring them inside of an open cup. So stay tuned for that video. I'm just going to finish layering my cool paints in this cup. Then I will pour it out. The technique I'm going to be doing, if I didn't say it already, is a ring pour. But I don't know how this is going to turn out. This will be my first time. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this before on YouTube. But I'll let you enjoy this acrylic painting and talk to you again during the wet result. So let's get into this close-up. The custom red that I made has some metallic in it. I tried to get some purple by layering the blues next to the red. I did accomplish by creating green when I layered the blues next to the yellow. And I believe this frozen ring pour is true to its name. ChatGPT told me that, you know, the purpose of this is to keep the colors a little more separated and less blending. Although I did get some blending by creating the green there and a little bit of purple here. For the most part, the colors did stay separate. So I'm gonna play around with this a little bit more. Instead of using, you know, sort of primary colors, I'm gonna use like black and white, purple, some blues, even some different shades of pinks to create more separation in between each color and contrast throughout. But I love this composition. A little more red than I like, but overall I like it. So I'm gonna see what it looks like dry, and I'll show you what it looks like dry in the next video. But let me show you the dry painting from a couple days ago. As promised, here is the dried results. So here is the close-up. I love the way this painting dried because the cells look 3D and they look like they're sitting just and floating on top of the canvas. So that's what I'm gonna call them now. Floating cells. That's my new terminology. And this is an 18 by 24 inch canvas, so it's a standard canvas, but if I did this technique on a gallery wrapped canvas, it would be so pretty. The cells would look even more 3D. But it is beautiful. It is ready for varnishing. I don't know if you guys can see the gloss. Can you see how it's like glossy? I don't know what I'm using. I'm not doing anything different. It's just floetrol and satin enamel, but my paintings lately have been looking a little glossy. I mean, I'm not mad at all, you know, but I'm just like, what am I doing different? And this is before varnish. And there is shimmer throughout this painting. You probably won't be able to see it though, because the blue that I used, that's Pearl Blue by Arteza. Whatever else it was mixed with, I don't know. But, uh-oh, the wind's trying to take my painting away. But, yeah. Get off my painting, fly. Okay. Here's the dry results. I am going to varnish it one of these days. But I do owe you guys another varnishing video because in my last video, it was pretty windy and I wasn't able to varnish those paintings. So stay tuned for another varnishing video coming soon. But thank you for watching.